Have you ever tried to start a project but ended up with a tangled mess? Or maybe when you try to read a pattern, you see words like HDC or decrease and feel totally lost? If you ever feel like that, this is definitely the place to start. Hi, welcome back to my channel. I'm so glad you're here for part 2. But if you're new here, hello. We are gonna be learning crochet from the very beginning. In the last episode, we got a perfect kit ready with yarn, a hook, what materials other than these are needed. We are covering everything from a slip knot to shaping your work with increases and decreases. So let's get into it. Every single project starts from here, the slip knot. So I'll teach you how to do the slip knot. It's very simple. So first you have to put your index finger out and loop it around. So right now on my index finger it looks like a X. So in the X you see the front one, just keep it loose and take it up. Now it looks like an A. So which the middle one you have to now do like that and hold it. So now you can remove it, and so take your hook, insert it and keep it, keep it. So now you have to pull it tightly using both the working yarn and the tail. So you have to pull it tightly, and on your hook it will be there. So that's your slip knot. But I'm just going to show you once again, just for the people who haven't understood. And if you wanna remove your slip knot, you can just pull both sides after removing it from the hook. So same thing, you have to take your index finger, loop it around like X. Now the front one, take it loosely, remember to keep it loosely, and take it like an X to take the middle one. Now the middle one, you see that how, put it through using your hook and pull both sides. So like this, pull it tightly. Now we're gonna be doing the foundation chain. It's basically how much height you want for the rows and all. So first you have to keep understanding and be comfortable with the way you're gonna be holding your yarn and hook. So some people hold it like how I'm showing you right now, but I'm not comfortable with that. So this is how I do. Keep your hand like this, put it through your index finger and hold. So it is a bit easy, but it does not have to be comfortable for you. So try to understand how you want it to be for you. Now I'm gonna show you how to do a chain. So just hold it and be comfortable. So now yarn over and pull through. It's very simple. Yarn over means using your hook and looping it around the thread and pulling it through the chain, the yarn. So like this. So at first try, it does not have to be good enough. That's just practice and it will be good. Now we are gonna be learning the single crochet, because this is a very common thing. So I'll show you how to do single crochet. First you just have to insert your hook into the chain, yarn over and pull through the chain. Now you'll have 2 loops on your hook. Just yarn over and pull through both the loops. So I'll show you once again. Insert your hook into the chain. Now you just need to yarn over and pull through the chain like this, and now you have 2 loops on your hook. So now just yarn over and pull through both the loops, making it a single crochet. See how it's already forming, but the height is different. Notice how each one at the end, you have to be seeing this, like each stitch has a different type of height. That's why there are different types of stitches. for different types of heights. So the last stitch which I'll be teaching you is the triple crochet, and that has the most height. So this is the the least height the stitch has got. So this single crochet is SC. Now we will be doing half double crochet, which is HDC. For this one you have to keep your in a you have to do it like in a different way, not like how you're doing a single crochet. Like it's almost as a single crochet but just a tiny bit different. So don't worry, I'm teaching you that. I'll show you. First you have to yarn over, but just keep it with your hook. Now insert your hook into the next stitch. Okay, now yarn over and pull through the chain, making it 3 loops on your hook. Last time we had 2 loops, now we have 3 loops. Now yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. So see how the shape is, the height is a bit different from the single crochet. So the same thing, yarn over and put it on your hook. Do not pull through. Anyway, insert your hook into the chain, yarn over and pull through. Now yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops on your hook like this. The next is double crochet. It's almost as a half double crochet, just a tiny bit different. So this is one of the classic stitch that anyone, I think most of the crocheters will not most, I think everyone knows this. It's really just a common stitch other than the single crochet. Single crochet is like full on, the top one stitch that any crocheter could have used. So how this is different from half double crochet is when you are doing the pulling through all the 3 loops. Here you're not gonna be pulling through all the 3 loops. First you'll pull the first 2 loops, then again you'll have 2 loops on your hook. So you have to pull that 2 loops again. So I'll show you. First yarn over, keep it on your hook, insert your hook into the chain and yarn over and pull through. Now you have 3 loops just like the half double crochet, but here you're only gonna pull through the first 2 loops. Now you'll have again 2 loops. Again you'll be pulling it through. So that's how we do a double crochet. It's quite simple. Now you have the treble crochet. This is like the one that I said, the TRC. This is like quite big and definitely quite tall. I think this is the tallest stitch that I've done in the whole crochet journey of mine. So it's almost as double crochet, but at the same time it's not. It's a bit weird, but after some time you'll be comfortable. So yarn over, keep it on your hook, again yarn over and keep it on your hook. You already have 3 loops on your hook. Now insert it in the chain, yarn over and pull through. Now you'll have 4 loops on your hook. So first you'll have to yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, just like how you did for double crochet. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops like this. Again yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, just like that how you did for double crochet. You have to keep on pulling only for the first 2 loops. Again you'll have 2 loops and the same, pull through the first 2 loops. And that's all for your treble crochet TRC. This is not personally my favorite because this keeps a lot of gap in between since it's very tall, but it is a good stitch and a brilliant stitch actually, because this is something very important if you do not wanna do the small stitches. Even the small stitches does not show the gap and it's very much neat, but treble crochet is also neat and nice, but personally not so much of my favorite. Could be yours favorite though. So next one isn't for adding the height, it's for joining things together, and it's the slip stitch. So SLST. So if you're completing a row and you want to end it by cutting it, don't use the last stitch for doing the stitch again. So keep the last stitch for doing the slip stitch. Insert your hook just like how you do your single crochet. Just don't do the yarn over, just keep the insert your hook in the stitch. Now what we do for single crochet is we pull through both loops, but here that's not what we're gonna be doing. Instead, the first loop on your hook will be pulled through the second loop on your hook, like this. While doing this, do it pull it tightly, because then only it will look how it should be. Don't keep it loose, you have to pull it tight. Now when you're gonna be turning your row, your whole project, and you just want to do the next row, just do a chain and then turn your whole project to do the next row. Now we will be shaping. So what happens when you want to make a circle or any type of thing that you have to change the shape of your rows? For that we will be doing increase, that is INC, or decrease, which is DEC. For increase, it's simple, just put 2 stitches, like if you're doing half double crochet, 2 half double crochets in the same exact hole. So this makes your row wider. Like example, if you forget to put 1 stitch, like if the whole project says you have to do in 1 row 6 stitches, but you only did 5 stitches, don't worry, you don't need to fully remove it. Sometimes I do in the same stitch where I find out that I have forgot, I just do an increase in that, so technically it's 6 stitches. Now for decrease, it's quite simple, I could say. Do the stitch, and when you have 2 loops, do not pull it, just go in the next stitch with the 2 loops, and now you'll have 4 loops on your hook. Now do like that. So you should pull through all. So this what's the thing with decrease is that your work gets smaller, especially if you're doing ears and all. Now you have learned the entire foundation of crochet. Don't worry if your hand feels a little clumsy right now. So muscle memory takes time to build, so give yourself some practice your stitches this week, and I will show you other stuff, so other projects. And don't forget to like this video if it helped you, subscribe so you don't miss the next projects. Happy crocheting, and I'll see you next time. Thank you, bye.